just came from Five Below, so I got my little booty band so I can actually do my squats, my weighted squats, and get that stuff situated. And I got some gloves, so I can be good. So anyway, um, everything's coming along pretty good. I'm really enjoying it. So that's all good. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here because I gotta start driving, and I'm not about to start driving and talking while this thing is on because, yeah, we all know. Alright, so have a good day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. It's been a while since I wore this one. I love the fact that I don't have to worry about like the wind blowing everything up. But it does like to kind of like creep up the, thighs and everything else. So, I had to go like this. Because I went out and walking around cold. It's just gotta. And then when I went to Home Depot, it thought it was slick, right? Because I was sitting there holding the bone and blood meal. And next thing you know, I got my planks in my hand. That shit was like, I'm like, oh hell no. I stopped. I didn't put myself there. Stay down there. Shit. No. Silhouette any day. Showing off. No way. Fuck that. But yeah, like I was saying in the truck earlier, I really do miss going into the pool, and number one, salt water is better because I can actually go in there every day. So even though when I do the pool and workout, I don't normally do back to backs. Like I learned my lesson a long time ago. No, especially with all the activity I've been doing and everything. We're gonna ease right back into that. So we're doing pull and workout, because this way I still get the whole effects from the gym, and I'm still working out at home regardless. And I got my booty band so I can sit here and do my squats, my weighted squats, and everything else. Um, and I'm like, whatchamacallit, um, you know, I still do everything in the house too. So on top of that, it's like it's not really that dire of, oh, I didn't make it to the gym this morning, oh, I didn't make it to the gym this morning, because as long as I'm doing the pull and I'm doing the workout, I know that the pool, with all that resistance plus the weight from the strength training and then the cardio, it wears my body good. Okay, it wears it out good. Towards it's not too much, it's not too little. It's just enough to keep my body from stiffening and being all sore and everything else. Or towards it's just like I'm good to go. You know. Like I said, that's when I started noticing it was less trippage over my feet and everything else, because you have to start walking good and everything else. But it was like straight gym and light activity outside of it. Even though it was still activity, it was still light, hiking and walking and, trying to run back and forth and, doing little, stuff like that. So it's just like now it's becoming much better because, it's like basically a workout every day anyway, on a basic day to day for me. So my body is constantly active, which is what it needed. It's constantly strength training, which is what it needed. And basically everything is totaling up to being like really great, because it's all adding in and helping with all the healing and everything else that has taken place and keeping everything in line. So it's just like, okay, I like this. I'm loving this. The feeling is good. And it's just like you get to see the differences and everything else. Like I said, you know, you start noticing less. See, like you start noticing every little bit adds up. It doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're doing something towards your goal. It all adds up, especially when you're like combining your daily life and everything you're doing, to align with that goal. So all of a sudden, it's just like, okay, you think you fell off, you think you slacked off, you're beating yourself up, which is spiraling you down so you don't complete what you're trying to complete, what you're trying to achieve. So instead of saying, oh yeah, I slacked off, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that, or I need to do this, or I need to do that, or constantly dogging yourself down, try saying, yeah, you slacked off, but you didn't quit. So get your ass up and do it again tomorrow. Start where you left off. If you need to go lighter until you get back to where you were. And then you keep on going until, your next little lazy, tangent. You go on vacation, or, you get hurt or something and you can't do something, or, you get overwhelmed with life. People find any excuse to stop doing something, but it's in our nature because it's human nature to be human and do shit like this. So what do? You start focusing and paying attention to what you're doing, which means you're conscious and more aware of everything that you're doing day in, day out. And then you just keep on adding everything up to that goal. Because if you think about it, like I said, everything is in the here and now, right? So if you're in the here and now, okay, then imagine just being in the here and now. Know what you gotta do but not doing it. It's like Groundhog's Day. What did he do when he realized what was going on, right? He started taking the piano lessons and building up his skill on the piano. Even though nobody could remember him from doing it before, he was still keeping the knowledge and still going along, right? So then all of a sudden, he's the best beginning piano player ever that this teacher had, okay? Even though he has used his time wisely. He knew that he was coming back over and over again. So instead of going through playing the little games in the beginning and just messing around, he started helping out, making differences in his life and people around him. And it all added up. Everything adds up. So that's all you gotta remember. Anyway. I'll remember what I was talking about in a second. But I gotta go because I gotta get my plants up the car and then I'm gonna start showing you them. Bye.